We are putting as a province about 493.4 billion into the Gauteng economy, into the Gauteng economic space, goods and services, transfers, infrastructure. And I can assure you that this money is definitely, and this is over the MTF period, over the 3-year financial years. And we are quite confident that this money will have a very positive impact on the economic space in the province. And we're looking forward to, how to leverage this amount of money to get the multiplier into the economy, positive spin-offs into the economy. And we have clearly said that we want this money to help the people in the townships, and we said we are unapologetic about that. We want to make sure that a big part of this budget goes to support the township economy. And the fact that we made this point up front should clearly communicate to everybody our seriousness about investing in the townships. Last night, I was at SAPC at 10 o'clock, and we had a conversation about this very difficult and complex issue of how to lift up the great potential that sits in the townships. And I'd like to briefly say to you that we're not, when we talk to people about investing money in the townships, one of the issues that they raise is, what is the market failure we're trying to deal with, including when we talk about establishing the bank. And I'd like to just emphasize this point, that the economy of this province, and we are the economic hub, we're the leading economy, we contribute 35% to GDP. But the townships have got a great potential that is not tapped into. They are performing far below the potential that sits in the township. So if we are to grow the 35% GDP of this province, we believe that it is important to look into the capacity of the economy that is not being tapped into, that is sitting in the townships. And that's where we would like to invite researchers. Let's take research into the townships. Let's look at what's going on in that space. We want intellectual capacity to help us look at what is going on in the area. What type of sectors, subsectors, and economic activities and transactions can we finance in the townships? Because if we are going to leave townships as they are going to continue to pull down the potential of the economy of the province. We need to we need good research, we need good scholarly advice on what type of productive assets can we put in the townships. So I'd like to say to business people that we are inviting you to work with us, to leverage our fiscal instruments, to look at how we can spend this money in the townships to reverse, could be called market failure, but also to deal with just the historic deliberate policy of excluding and just neglecting putting productive assets in the township, which creates a problem of spatial inequality. And it means those households in the townships do not have access to income. And that perpetuates poverty, inequality, and unemployment. So and we have said in the speech that we're unapologetic about this point, that we want to drive investments, income, spending, reposition the public procurement function to lift up and to support the people in the townships. And I think that's where research, that's where students, scholars could be looking into the full potential that sits there.